Hey, what's up everybody? Got a little bit of a special video treat for you here today. We're not going to be really doing a knife review of sorts. I get asked a lot, like I'm sure a lot of my peers here on YouTube, like my good buddy Edge Weapon 88 and Cajun Blaze and Dark Child, you know, the guys who are really into collecting knives. You guys like me probably get asked a lot, you know, can you do a video showing your whole collection, or, you know, do a video showing this part of the collection or that part of the collection, yada yada yada. And the fact of the matter is, to get your entire collection out, at least in my case, and I'm sure several other people's case, would just take way too much time to organize everything, and it certainly wouldn't fit all on one table, you know, just be kind of a pain in the butt to get it all organized and everything. But hey, never say never, you know, maybe one day I'll do the mother of all Mr. Jimbo Fox knife collection videos and surprise you. But today I thought I would offer you the next best thing. This does not represent an entire part of my collection. This is just a piece of my collection that I feel represents some of my rarer knives. In particular, today I'm focusing on my rarer Kershaw knives. Some of these you may have seen in some of my other videos, but I have a feeling most of them you have not seen before. So I'll just talk about each knife briefly. I know you guys haven't seen any of these. On the left, I've got my Chive smoke collection. These I basically just sought out and acquired through eBay. Some of them I had to get used. I think the black smoke one and the red one I bought secondhand, but were in pretty good condition. And the blue one I was fortunate enough to get new. I'm still in pretty good shape. Has a couple scuffs on it, nothing really major. They discontinued these quite some time ago, so they're getting harder and harder to find, and I was lucky enough to be able to find all three of the smoke ones. So pretty cool. I like that blue and black kind of thing. That's really neat. And you got the red and black attack there. Like that kind of dark wine red color. This is one that I have shown before, but not too many folks out there have it. I did give one of these to my buddy Keelan Edge Weapon 88 because he's a big fan of OD green like I am. Love it with that black blade. There's just something about OD green and black that just goes together, that just works. And I think every time I see a knife that has those two colors in the palette, I'm really kind of, you know, forcing myself to resist buying it. So on this one, since I love the Scallion so much, I couldn't resist. Kershaw, I like their shade of OD green. It's really cool. Okay, this one I think I showed you once. This was one of my first giveaways. I gave away one just like this. This is kind of a rare run that Kershaw did. It's called the Avalanche. I believe this was designed by Ken Onion. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it was. It's got S30V. See if that shows up on camera. Probably not. You have to take my word for it. It's got S30V blade steel. It's got a nice stonewash finish, and this thing has the most hardcore G10 handle I've ever seen on any knife. I mean, this is radically grippy, to the point where I know this thing would just destroy your pocket. Tip up, tip down, right side only, but pretty high riding pocket clip. It does feature speed safe, no flipper unfortunately, but just give it a little push, that sucker flies right open. Nice little liner lock knife. You don't see too many of these, at least not in the stonewash finish. I've maybe seen a couple of them out there besides mine, and of course the gentleman who received this as a prize has one, so rock on, dude. Oh, sorry, Mr. Knife. Okay, the Kershaw Sapphire, I did do a review on this. You don't really see too many of these out there. Definitely a rarity in the Kershaw collection. Titanium handle, I think it's AUS 8 blade steel with a polished finish, which Kershaw doesn't normally do, and a liner lock. It's got really smooth washers in the opening. I mean, you just give it a little, look at that with my pinky, a little nudge, and it just kind of, it doesn't really open, it kind of glides open with just little to no resistance. It's very refined, very classy, more of a gentleman's folder than anything else. I don't really carry all this much. To me, this is really a collector's piece. I love that kind of blue titanium on the handle, man. It's really classy and really elegant. This is another one. I gave one of these actually to my good friends Hillary and Keelan, Edge Weapon 88 and Live Love Try, as Christmas gifts, I believe. And I think I got this one off of eBay. I think I just found it. It was a limited run that Kershaw did, and I love the red texture. When I looked at it, I was like, dude, that kind of looks like Spider-Man's costume. I really dig that. My buddy Bankmind80 is a big fan of that, and every time I get a chance to put this on camera for him, I certainly jump at it. This is a Gen 2, oh so sweet. So it's got the kind of refined Speed safe system. Opens a lot faster and a lot smoother, closes a lot easier. It's just overall a better knife. They did okay the first time on the Oh So Sweet. They did better on the second time. Now this one, I can practically guarantee that you have never seen before, at least not in one of my videos and probably not anywhere else on YouTube. Don't know for sure, but I don't know anyone else who has one of these. This is the Kershaw Cyclone in the ZDP blade steel with titanium handle. You rarely see these for sale, let alone, know someone who owns one. These are extremely rare because they only made a handful of them. This was a gift from my very good friend here on YouTube, Kirk, Apophysis7. Thank you so much for this. It was a Christmas gift from him. Really blew my mind when he pulled this out of his bag, and I was like, oh my god, no you didn't. But I really don't carry this. This is just too much of a cool gift and way too rare of a knife, because if I lost it I could never replace it, and even if I could, it would not be a gift from a very endearing friend. So I take that kind of stuff very seriously. Okay, now let's move on to the Leek collection. I believe I've shown one or two of these before. Let's talk about this one first. This is kind of a milestone in my collection, as this was both my first Kershaw knife, my first Speed Safe knife, my first Ken Onion knife, and pretty much my introduction to modern folders. This is kind of what got me hooked on Kershaw as a brand, and the Leek is still a staple in my collection, still one that I do collect actively. There's tons of models out there, and one day maybe I hope to get them all. And this is kind of the one that started, the start of the whole thing. I got this right after I first started doing knife reviews on YouTube. I remember, I think it was the first knife that I bought after I began, that I was like, man, I can't wait to do the review on this. And I was really excited to get it, and I still love the Leek, man. It's just such an elegant kind of surgeon's scalpel kind of EDC knife. Very smooth and streamlined, very skinny blade. And to date, in my opinion, it's still the smoothest Speed Safe opening knife. I mean, you just give it the tiniest bit of pressure, and it just slings out with just absolute elegance. Okay, then we got an OD green and black blade version. This is a little bit darker than the Kershaw Scallion one. It's kind of a slightly darker shade of OD green. I understand it may look kind of blackish on camera, but it's just a very, very, very dark mossy green with that nice black blade. After I'd gotten the Scallion, I'd seen this, I'm like, dude, I gotta get it. I gotta get it to match. And maybe, I don't know if they make a Chive on this. I don't think they do, but if they do, I've got to get it, man. I gotta rock the trifecta. So, awesome stuff. This is one that was a gift from my good friend Gwyn1975, my very excellent pal here on YouTube, Mr. Get Out and Live himself. He found this at a local knife shop and was kind enough to get me one. And I believe I sent him a couple knives. We kind of did a little bit of a trade. And you don't see too many of these. Gwyn has one, and I think one or two of my friends here on YouTube have one. You don't see too many of them. With the nice desert sand and the black blade. It's just really kind of cool. Desert sand and black go together almost as awesome as OD green and black do. So sweet stuff. Okay, and these are the newest additions to my my Kershaw collection, definitely to my Leek collection. These were actually gifts for my birthday, most recently, from my very good friend Justin at White Mountain Knives. He had given these to my good buddy Keelan, who, with Hillary, had come up to visit me that weekend, and he gave them to Keelan to give to me as a surprise birthday present. And I gotta tell you, I was really surprised, because I'd long asked Justin if he could get a hold of these, and he knew I wanted them. He knows I love Leeks. And this one, definitely one of the rarest ones on the face of the earth. This is the Ted Nugent Leek. There are actually two of these. There is one with a black blade that's actually even harder to find. So you can see it's got Ted Nugent's logo there. And this is not just a paint job here, guys. This is actually three-dimensional. It's got an aluminum scale on the top with basically kind of cutouts to look like a zebra stripe. And it's got a little underpinning there. It's really awesome. You really just have to hold it to really and truly appreciate it. It makes a knife like a work of art. It's just so pretty. This is definitely my favorite Leek in my collection as far as as far as pure collecting is concerned, man. This is just excellent. And this one came with it as a birthday present, the Gold Leek. You don't see too many of these. This is definitely not one that I think Kershaw had envisioned. Oh, you can see me there. Had envisioned for people to carry or to use as an EDC knife. This one is definitely purely for collecting purposes. I mean, look at this. This is like the pimp Leek, the Goldfinger Leek. you know, gold blade, gold handle. The only thing that's not really gold on it is the pocket clip. And unlike a lot of Leeks, this is actually a frame lock. There are a few of them out there that are, but the vast majority of them are actually liner locks. This is one that I'm definitely never going to carry. I mean, it's not that I don't like it or don't appreciate it or anything like that. It's more just, it's too pretty. I don't want to risk losing it. Again, it was a gift from a very dear friend, and this for me is purely a collector's piece, and I really like for it to stay that way. You know, this is something to go in the trophy case with the rest of the Kershaw collection. So, well, that about does it, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. And for all of you out there who asked me to, you know, to show off parts of my collection, I hope this will at least tie you over for a little bit. You get a few of the things I don't normally show here on camera, just a few of the rare collector pieces. So I hope you enjoyed the eye candy. If any of you guys out there have some rare Kershaw knives that you would like to show us, guys, I love collecting Kershaw knives. It's one of my favorite things to collect out there. So feel free to go ahead and submit your own video. I mean, even if you've only got one or two or only one that you think is you feel is an awesome part of your collection, go ahead and put it out there, man, and put it as a video reply to this one. I'd absolutely love to see it. Well, thanks so much for watching, guys. I appreciate everyone's time, and take care. And as always, stay fit, stay strong, stay supreme. I'll see you next time. Bye.